The cop then went through my phone, transaction history, call logs with Song Naigong. Everything was crystal clear, no large transfers, just a few bucks a day for milk. The cops pulled up my phone records and payment history, plus all the call logs with my milk guy. Crystal clear, nothing shady. No large transfers, just a few bucks a day for milk. So why did he say he saw you dumping white powder into the milk bottle? That's baby formula powder. I thought the fresh milk was too watery, so sometimes I'd add a scoop to thicken it up. The lead officer closed his folder. The stone-cold look on his face finally cracked a little. He looked at me, and for the first time, I saw something like sympathy in his eyes. Alright, looks like this was just a misunderstanding, but the tip we got was pretty detailed, so we still had to follow protocol. I walked them out, and the second I shut the door behind me, I just slid down against it, completely drained. But it wasn't relief I felt. It was rage, the kind I'd never felt before. That old lady next door tried to get me thrown in jail over some milk she couldn't steal. I walked over to the window and watched the police cruiser slowly pull out of the complex. I was dead sure that behind that locked door next door, a pair of cold, calculating eyes were watching through the peephole. This isn't over. She wants to play dirty? Fine, I'll play till the end. I walked over to the window, and the mediator called Grandma Wang in. She was still rocking that floral pajama top, but that usual calm she always had? Gone. Her eyes were darting all over the place, and she kept fidgeting with the hem of her shirt. Grandma Wang. Mr. Sheng has filed a report saying you stole from him multiple times, and that you've been spreading lies about him. Take a look at these videos. The officer pulled up the laptop, and there it was. Crystal clear footage of Grandma Wang, mask on, sneaking around the hallway, going through the milk delivery box. And it didn't stop there. She was also caught trying to dodge the cameras, crawling along the ground like some kind of secret agent. Honestly, it was ridiculous. Grandma Wang watched the footage, her face cycling through about 5 different shades of embarrassment. Then, out of nowhere, her eyes rolled back and she started sliding off the chair. Ow, my chest hurts. And I only drank that milk because it was about to expire. I was doing him a favor. Grandma Wang watched the footage, her face going pale, then red, then pale again. Then out of nowhere, her eyes rolled back and she started sliding off the chair. Oh God, my chest hurts. I only drank that milk because it was about to expire. I was helping her. I sat across from her, watching the whole show. And honestly, I wasn't even mad anymore. All I felt was pure disgust. You're bullying an old woman. Have some respect for your elders. You really gonna throw a grandma in jail over 1 bottle of milk? I sat across from her, watching the whole show. And honestly, I wasn't even mad anymore. All I felt was pure disgust. Look, I don't want your money and I don't want you locked up. All I'm asking for is a written apology. And you say it to my face in front of everyone. The crying stopped dead in its tracks. She shot me this nasty glare. Her eyes were full of pure hatred. I knew she wasn't going to back down. This was just the opening move. After she got back from the station, Grandma Wang didn't tone it down at all. If anything, she got worse. She knew she couldn't win in a direct fight, so she switched tactics and started spreading something way more dangerous than stolen milk. Rumors. One day after work, I stepped into the elevator. A few neighbors had been chatting away, but the second they saw me walk in, dead silence. They all quietly shuffled to the corners, like I was carrying some kind of contagious disease. One day after work, I stepped into the elevator. A few neighbors had been chatting away, but the second they saw me walk in, dead silence. They all quietly shuffled to the corners, like I was carrying some kind of contagious